Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Well, kind of. So, had some bad stuff happen to me. Had a pistol dot go out on me, not once, but twice. Some of that was because of the my poor research on what I was doing, but I'm probably gonna catch some flack from it. So y'all help me out and watch this video to the end and share it because people's gonna poo-poo on me a lot. And here's why. People that do what I do, um, there's some great people out there. There really are. I've met a lot of people out there doing what I do. But you don't see a whole lot of negative stuff out there because if people say negative things about a product, it's a small industry. You know, this guy's going, oh, this guy talked bad about my scope, and then he'll go tell all his other marketing buddies, don't work with this guy, don't send him any freebies because he talked bad about my stuff, so on and so forth. So you can probably think of a few people in your head right now, that guy never does say anything bad about stuff. And that's the reason why it is. They're getting paid to do the videos, they're getting the stuff for free, and they're incentivized to talk great about everything because they're getting paid to talk about everything, which more power to them. I got a lot of bills to pay too. Anyways, let's get right into the story. And I've literally built this channel and these videos on just being a regular old dude. Y'all that know me from the videos know I'm a regular old dude. Y'all that know me in person know that I'm really a regular old dude. But here's the story. Here's what happened to me. PSA dagger, Palmetto State Armory dagger. It's a 9mm, and I absolutely love it. I like carrying with the dot these days. Some people don't. Some people poo-poo on it. Some people say, oh, well, when your battery dies, then you're just out of luck. Well, that's why you get co-witness sights, so if the thing does go out, you still have backup sights. But this Palmetto I got with a Venom, Vortex Venom 3 MOA dot on it. And this thing is not cheap. This dot alone is like MSRP of 350 beans. So 350 beans on something, you expect it to be awesome. And here's literally what happened. These days, you see all the advertisements, these dots are lasting 20, 30, 40, even 50,000 hours of on time. So I naturally just assumed that this dot was rated like all the other ones that I've seen in the past couple of years. Like, well, it's good to go. It's probably got the shake awake, and it's a good carry one. But guess what? I took it to the range, practicing with my daily carry. I do carry this quite a bit, actually. Go to the range. There's no dot. Well, is it just not coming on? What? Press the buttons. No dot. Take it home. Replace the battery. It takes these CR1632 watch battery style. One of the more common sizes. 1632. Put it in there. Comes on. Okay, so it's not broke. It was just the battery was dead. Take it to the range a week later. Guess what? Boop! It's dead. And I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I cannot be carrying this thing. Like, I carry this to protect myself and my family, right? I cannot be carrying this. I go to the Vortex site. I'll pop up a picture here in a second. Just to kind of investigate. Well, battery life for this on full power setting, which is what I had it on, only 150 hours. So if you think about it like 24 hours in a day, well, let's round it up to 25. That's one day, 2 days at 50, 3 days is 75 hours, 4 days is 100 hours, 5 days is 125 hours, and 6 days is 150 hours. So this battery, they say it on their website, will die in 6 days if you have it on full power, which is what I did. So my carry pistol, this PSA dagger, which I love, I have a blog post up on hootyhoo.com. You can go read about this thing that I posted. Wrote it several weeks ago. Go check out hootyhoo.com. When this video comes out, we may or may not have a whole bunch of stuff on there, but we kind of soft launched hootyhoo.com. We're going to be selling stuff like this hat, True Timber Camo Hooty Hoo hat with our emblem on there. We got Hooty Hoo True Timber sweatshirts. Pretty cool site. The stuff may or may not be for sale by the time this video comes out. But anyways, shout out to hootyhoo.com. Shameless plug. We've been working a lot on it. But I did do a blog post on the website saying how much I love this thing. And I did. And I do. Just not this dot. The battery life on this dot is simply not sufficient for carry use. It says on low power on their website 3,000 hours. But these days, there are some that last much, much longer. Like I said, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 hours of runtime. So, I went to my inventory stash. Also, shout out to C3 Leather. That's the holster I use. I carry it, you know, appendix carry when I really need to conceal, and I carry about 4 o'clock when I'm not too terribly concerned about concealing, and I want to carry the dagger. 15 plus 1, 9mm. And where's my mag? I put it in several videos, but the stuff that I carry, those are Remington Golden Saber bonded 9mm there. That's what I carry in that dagger. Anyways, I went to look at my inventory stash. Well, I'm not going to use that dot for carry, so what am I going to use? One of the ones I had was this Siley Wolf Zero. I'll show you what it looks like. Comes with an AR mount here. And I said, well, I'll just slap this thing on there. Similar looking reflex sight, batteries on the top. But then I go to put it on, it's a different footprint. This is an RMR footprint. This Vortex Venom was a Doctor footprint. So couldn't put that on there. It won't fit on that slide. Then Thrive HD reflex sight from Zerotech ZT. Shout out to my Australia folks. Said, oh, this Zerotech looks really cool. I haven't mounted it on a pistol yet. Let's do this. Well, guess what? Same thing. No matchy. This is an RMR footprint, just like this Siley, whereas this slide for this is the Doctor footprint. So, what did I do? Check this out. I got in a new slide for my dagger. Same color as this previous one. Similar cuts, except this one has some see-through, so you can see that gold barrel. This one's also threaded. And it also has those higher sights there that you can use as backup sights. But all in all, pretty cool. But the main reason for this is it's cut for the RMR footprint, which I read the other day that roughly 80% of Pistola slides are for the RMR footprint because they're so popular. Like this Siley Wolf Zero and this Zerotech Thrive HD. So guess what? I gotta slap this slide on this Palmetto, and then we'll be cooking with gas. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so check this baby out. Somebody said, ooh, this guy's stepped into that Gucci world. Well, like I said in my blog post on the website, these are surprisingly affordable if you go check them out. We got the kids in here eating lunch if you hear all that in the background. But I'm going to put all this on the shelf as a backup in case I ever need it. I honestly don't see myself ever using this Vortex with a battery life of 6 days. Why have that when you can have something like one of these? This right here, this Siley, 50,000 hours of battery life. I'll pop it up here on the screen right here from their website. 50,000 hours as opposed to 150. Now, of course, that 50,000 is probably on low power, but this one said 3,000 on low power. So, same thing with the Zerotech. 50,000 hours of work time. And both of these now I'll be able to test out because they have the RMR footprint on this guy. And if you're not familiar, it's really easy. How these work is there's 2 posts and then 2 holes. Pretty simple. The posts match up with that, and then the screw holes match up with that. And you just kind of put it on there and put the screws in there. Piece of cake. But let me add one of those and I'll be right back. Alright, so check it out. RMR footprint, Palmetto dagger slide. Lot bigger window on that baby than that thing. But hey, now I got an RMR footprint slide. I want to be able to test out this Zerotech and this other one, the Sally. Both of these having 50,000 hours runtime in this baby, the Sally Wolf Zero, and that Zerotech Thrive HD 50,000 hours. So, point of this video is not to poo-poo on the Vortex. Maybe there's a little bit of clickbait factor to get you to watch the video. But, hey, it did exactly what it said it would do on their website. It lasted 150 hours, give or take a few. It was just my expectation of it was a lot higher than 150 hours. Like thousands and thousands and thousands of hours more. So, Vortex Venom, it did what it said it would do. It lasted 150 hours. But for me, and the carry piece, I'm not going to swap. I don't want to swap out the batteries every week on this. I want it to be ready. The batteries be ready to go when I need it. Change out the batteries every few months just to add some overkill to make sure it's going to work. But if you're carrying with a dot, make sure you know how long these are rated for, and make sure you're replacing the batteries appropriately, and make sure that you're practicing with it. Me personally, I'm much faster with the dots, and I'm much more precise with the dots. I could run irons, but I'm a lot faster and a lot more precise with the red dots, and I like carrying with a dot. Again, if you're carrying with a dot, highly recommend you get irons that you can see through it. See, these are like, what do they call them? 1/3 co-witness or something like that, where you, if that dot does go out, you can still see the irons. That's the number one complaint of people who don't know anything or know better or want to poo-poo on them without trying red dots. You still got the backup irons. Some of them don't, but it's a lot better if you do. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. That's enough rambling on that. Swap that baby out for this guy, and I got a couple others to test. But hey, appreciate you watching. Just a quick story of what happened to me. Hope you learned something. If you didn't, thanks for hanging out anyways. Again, go check out hootyhoo.com. We're putting new stuff up on there every day and updating it. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Hooty hoo!